Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cecely's Corner. And this week I am at the radio station in Asheville with Josh from Star 104.3.
Thank you for coming on up to the radio station.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. I've known your dad for quite a while, and I'll tell you what. When I saw your blog and I saw what you're doing and the people you're interviewing, I was like, I got to be a part of that.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you coming up here.
And you can tell we're not home because we're not in the same two spaces.
No, we're here in the performance studio at iHeart Radio Asheville.
It's legit lighting. So last week, if you haven't seen the last video, it was kind of about what me with mobility issues and just speaking in general about mobility issues, but I specifically said this part that said people may not notice that I don't have it. It's not as noticeable like if I had braces or I was in a wheelchair all the time. So after that video was posted, he texted my dad, and I was super excited. I was excited.
It's a good point, though.
Yes.
It's a really good point.
Yes.
It's I do things. You finish your questions and then we'll come back to that. How about that?
Well, I want to ask you a couple questions.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So the first two are kind of simple. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. Well, my name is Josh Michael, and I'm originally from Philadelphia. I'm a die-hard Philadelphia Eagles fan. I love the Eagles. Love the Eagles. But I've lived here since I was 8 years old. I went to Owen High School. Graduated from there in 2000, and then went to Western Carolina University. Go Cats, go.
That's where I want to go.
There you go. All right, go Cats. 2004 is when I graduated there. And I've been working here at the radio station since I was 15 years old.
Fun.
And I love it. And let's see, in 2007, had a little bump in the road with life, and needed a kidney transplant. And so my little brother, he's Aaron Michael on 99.9 Kiss Country. He also does radio. He gave me his kidney in 2007. So I had that transplant, and for the last 12, 13 years, it's been great. But now, due to some blood pressure issues, it's time for another kidney. So I need another kidney transplant. So I'm on dialysis, and I'm on the transplant waiting list, waiting for a new kidney.
So, could you explain a little bit what dialysis is to those that don't know?
Everyone, if you're healthy, you have a working kidney, and that's it filters out your blood, so you don't have any toxins in your body. And I don't have that, so I actually have a catheter in my stomach, and I put a solution into my stomach, and I do it a few times a day. And that solution is kind of like a sugar water a solution, and what it does is it kind of acts like a kidney. So when the blood passes through that solution, it grabs all the toxins. And I keep it in for 3 or 4 hours and then drain it out, and all the toxins go out, and my blood's nice and clean. So I do that a few times a day manually. I hook up to an IV pole and do, and then at nighttime I do it the entire time I sleep too. There's a machine that I hook up to, and it fills me up and drains me while I sleep, and that's how I keep going.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
So what symptoms do you have, and how do you feel, like, physically?
There's a lot of different symptoms of it. If you're not getting enough dialysis, you start getting really, really tired. Like you just can't go anymore. You just get really tired, and then if you go a long enough time without dialysis, or you're not getting the proper kind, it'll actually start like affecting your brain and how you think, and you'll start not necessarily hallucinating, but just it'll take you a while to form sentences, or you have to think a little bit harder. I felt that when I first found out that my kidney was failing again. That was one of the signs for me. Another one is my legs swell up big time. Like they're the longer I go throughout the day without laying down and putting them up, the bigger that they get. So because your kidney, it takes excess fluid out of your body, and I don't have that. So it'll just go to my ankles and go to the bottom of my legs. So as the day goes on, they'll get bigger and bigger and bigger. But I try to combat that.
Yeah. So do people ever act like you're like fine, or that nothing's wrong with you and that you're just faking it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about if it's actually faking it. I think sometimes people just they kind of forget if they're not dealing with it every day.
Yeah.
And friends can hear me on the radio and I sound fine, and they can see me doing a Facebook Live video at an event for the radio station, and it looks like I'm fine.
Yeah.
And then they wonder, if he can do that, why can't he come and meet me out for drinks? But it's because that takes up all my energy. I got nothing left after I got. So after that, I need to be home, and I need to have my feet up, and I need to do my dialysis. And I think that confuses people sometimes. But for the most part, I think people understand.
Yeah. So what do you wish people knew about you if you met them and you
about my disease? I wish people knew that it's something you deal with every single day.
Yeah.
Like from the second you wake up to the second I go to bed, it's affecting me some way. Like either I love working. I love being on the radio. I love doing events. And I used to work from 5 o'clock in the morning till 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. I just can't do that anymore. I get too tired.
Yeah.
So I wish it affects you every single day and the whole day.
Yeah. Well, I have a very serious question that my brother was asking
All
me.
right.
So he's trying to look for a job that doesn't require pants.
No pants.
So we were wondering if you.
Hey, that's I'll tell you what. When it's been a hard day, I'll wear at least my sweatpants in. I can do the show in a hoodie, sweatpants, and if Ariel's not there, who knows? I don't need pants. No, they're just listening to me on the microphone, right?
Yeah. Well, thank you for being on Cecely's Corner. I'm really glad that you were able to.
Well, you're doing a great job, and the vlog is a great thing you're doing. So I appreciate it too, and I'll keep watching them. So I hit the little bell. You got to subscribe and then hit the bell so you got notification, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So he made a good point. You need to, if you want to keep watching my videos, hit the red subscribe button, and the notification bell. I'm not even going to try to explain that. And just stay tuned, and thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below because I love reading them. And I hope you guys have a great week. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.